Good evening, everybody. How are we tonight? So I'll just wait to see if anybody is going to come online. Do say hello if you are if you're watching live. Unfortunately, there was a bit of miscommunication. And so those in my newsletter didn't get notification that I was going live, but maybe, yay, Philly Alma's on. How are you? Good, at least I've got somebody. So yeah, a bit of confusion between Kira and Auraengus. They didn't communicate, so it wasn't announced in the newsletter that I was going to do this little live offering because we are building up to the new moon. So it is tomorrow for us here in the UK, but it'll be evening for you guys on the west coast. Um, it'll be, you'll see it, the moon at its full point. So it's about 4 o'clock in the morning. Let me just totally double check the exact time. And it's a really exciting, 4:31 a.m., which I think for you guys will be 8:31. Yeah, so basically the equivalent of what time it is for me tonight. So we've got this full moon in Scorpio, and we are in the earth sign of Taurus as well. So it'll be interesting energies, and Pluto goes retrograde tomorrow too. So we've got Pluto, the planet that has the biggest orbit, and an email was sent, so I put it on my calendar to check. Fab. So yeah, 8:31 p.m. for you guys on the west coast. So yeah, I'll be asleep, but probably won't because it's full moon night, and invariably I don't sleep on full moon night. So I'll probably get up and see if I can see it because we have had. You can maybe see I've got a sunburnt nose. We've had sunshine, unbelievably. Hi, Carla. Hi, Elizabeth. We've had sunshine for the last 5 days, and then today it's been really overcast, and we've had some rain, and we now have a bit of blue sky again. But yeah, that's why I've got a sunburnt nose. So, how are y'all feeling? Those who did the walk-in workshop? Wow, wasn't that a big one on Saturday? It was quite an integration for those who missed it. If you're a walk-in, highly recommend it. Even if you've done the other ones, it was just another level for shifting. And of course, we had beautiful Sona Ra last night, activating all our Egyptian knowledge. So it's a really intense week because I'm just about to put out the next dragon workshop as well, which will be Friday night, so just before Beltane. The new Earth Dragons have come through with an SOS, and I'm super excited because we're going to work again. We're going to go to Uluru again, which is the solar plexus chakra of the earth, but we're going to Mount Kailash. Oh my goodness, I love the energy of that mountain. So that is the highest mountain. It's in Tibet, which is in China. So it's the highest mountain in China, and it's the seventh chakra of the world, so it's the crown chakra, Mount Kailash. And I actually was guided, if you have Amazon Prime, I'll try and find it. I was just guided about 2, 3 weeks ago to watch the documentary. It was American. He was sort of doing this pilgrimage to Mount Kailash, and I just got such a massive hit watching the documentary, just seeing the mountain in all its glory and watching the pilgrimage of it. And so if you don't know about that mountain, I will try and find the Amazon Prime documentary link, and you guys who have that, you can watch that as well. So Elizabeth says my entire journey it has been a bit of a Pluto journey for you, hasn't it? Oh, hi Serana, you're on as well. Carla says the walk-in workshop was amazing. So well done guys for noticing I was online. So yeah, as I said, I don't think Auraengus sent it out that we were doing it. But anyway, not to worry. I have been I've been working with the new Earth Dragons today and integrating some of the shifts as well from that walk-in workshop. But I thought we would do a little moon meditation to prepare us in the build-up to the moon. Okay, so we're working with Poseidon. I think this might be the first Poseidon workshop I've channeled, actually. And the whales, who doesn't love the whales? The whale consciousness is coming through as well. So if you're watching this after I've done this live, the full moon is For us in the UK, it's tomorrow, the 27th of April. Obviously, if you're West Coast America, Canada, then it'll be the 26th for you. Probably even East Coast as well, actually. I think it'll still technically be what is my today. So Poseidon was the Greek god of the oceans, and but Poseidon was also an Atlantean deity, and hence the Temple of Poseidon, the Great Pyramid Temple of Poseidon, which sank into the ocean at the fall of Atlantis. So what we've got is we've got a water moon in the earth of Taurus. We've got water and earth, and we've got the Pluto's actually going to be going retrograde tomorrow evening while we're doing the actual workshop. So it's going to be a very potent day of change. Scorpio is this sign of, you know, deep emotions, the sea's representation of the emotional body, hence Poseidon's coming through. And so we've been through quite a bit of turbulence with all the shifts, and deep fears are coming up. I mean, this moon is really bringing up a lot of deep fear, a lot of deep emotions. So if you've got anger issues, or if you feel depressed or sad, or if you're feeling, you know, jealous, or whatever you're feeling all the feels, okay? And that's been building up for about a week, my guides are saying. So some of you will be struggling with these energies coming up, but you know why they're coming up? They're coming up for you to heal them, okay? So what Poseidon's going to do with us is, and working in his Atlantean self as well as his Greek self, is going to awaken the Atlantean heart codes within us. Okay. So we have this chance to reawaken the great Atlantean heart. And so during the epoch of Atlantis, humanity sort of gained their cognitive ability. But this has led to an imbalance now where heart-based intuitive living and decision making has been lost. We actually make our decisions from our cognitive processes rather than listening to our bodies, which is the earth, which is Taurus, okay? And in our bodies, and it's funny, I had a session with my psychologist today, and she was just talking to me about all this, and I wasn't realising that, of course, this is Monday. You know, so we're in our bodies, the earth, and then the water is our emotions, okay? And then stored emotions within the body cause pain, as I am finding. Okay, so anything that you have not been able to express, release, it can be past life, it can be ancestral, it can be stuff that's happened to you in this life, then now's the time to do it. So for those in the UK watching this, I would suggest you get your crystals out tonight. I'm going to put out Ardmano, he wants to go outside for this moon. I'm going to put out a big tray of moonstone for this one, and I'm going to do some moon wishes tonight to just, it's going to be a powerful portal period tomorrow night, especially because Pluto going retrograde. I mean, we don't really notice Pluto retrograde so much. It is not like Mercury, it's not spinning fast. So Pluto going backwards, my astrologer Dave was like, it's just like standing stationary really. So yeah, there will be shifts, but it's not going to be so obvious as if it was some of the planets closer to the sun who've got a smaller, you know, orbit. But it's interesting that the whales have come in for this as well, because, you know, the whales are known as the Melchizedeks of the ocean. Master Melchizedek, the high priest. And the whales carry these new earth codes. They are the anchors. Their song is, they don't just sing for communication. They are putting tones and frequencies out with their, you know, songs. And so the whales are so important for this. They've been holding this whale matrix grid in the planet since the Atlantean, to keep the Atlantean heart codes safe within. So since the Atlantean epoch fell or ended, you know, the whales have held this Atlantean heart, which is why it's so amazing. We get so excited if we see a whale out in the wild. I mean, oh, our hearts just melt, don't they? I mean, it's just amazing that a whale has showed themselves to us when they breach, you know, or if they come up for air. And So the whales are going to bring forward their healing guidance and support to download us into our matrix on what they've been carrying on this earth all this time. So it's going to be an advanced transmission tomorrow. It's not going to be for everybody. It's going to be for those of you that are the pioneers, those of you that are the way showers, those of you that are the master souls that have come back on, you know. So you're the ones that are being called, and you know who you are. Because you were the ones there at the height of Golden Atlantis. You were learning all the skills. You were doing all this, you know, inner work, and this inner shift into the awakened heart space is where peace, joy, compassion resides. Okay, so if you're feeling out of sorts, I've been feeling out of sorts all day. God, I'm even yawning now. And I slept all night, you know. Yeah, it's just been a tiring day. It's been an unproductive day for me, but also a really productive day. It's been an interesting day. I'll tell you this part of the story because of just the power of manifestation. Actually, I'll share this with you now. So Auraengus's Mercedes truck, the big 6-seater truck that we take on retreats, got an emergency recall, because they're going on fire and they've discovered that it's got this fault and it needs to go back to the garage. So Auraengus had to book it in. He hasn't driven it. It's been off the road since July because, you know, one vehicle's been enough in lockdown and I can't drive that thing and it's huge and we're not allowed to go anywhere. So, so its MOT's run out and it's serviced and it has to get this emergency recall thing. So on Friday night, I was a bit worried about this. I was like, oh my God, he's got to drive to this place an hour away. And what if it goes on fire? You know, I thought, no, I'll just ask the angels to protect him. I'll ask that he goes in, that it's an area with much higher COVID rates than we have down here in the borders, nearer Glasgow, and that he's safe from all the virus, and I'll just do this prayer. Thought no more of it. And then Auraengus was like, oh, we had to go to the petrol station. We just went for a run last night to People's. We had to go to the petrol station before the healing. And I'll fill up with diesel and fill your car up. It's beautiful, the drive between our house and People's, the Scottish borders, rolling hills along the ley line. You're literally following the Billinius line, the UK's longest ley line. So you get a big hip when you do that drive anyway. But he came back and he put the diesel in and the engine turned over, no bother, started, gear stick wouldn't move. The gear stick wouldn't move. So we can't drive a car if the gear won't move. But the funny thing is that he had told me to not get home start for next year because, you know, it was a free offer before and we paid for it for a year and it was an extra £70 and he said, oh, no point in bothering with it. So obviously we're thinking we don't home start. I can't call it the AA. And then I was just meditating about an hour later. I was like, oh, wait a minute, the renewal doesn't start till the 6th of May. You've still got home start. So he phoned the AA and said, look, the vehicle's broken down. It needs to go to the garage. And they said, it's fine. We'll just tow it straight there tomorrow morning. So he's basically not had to go. He's not to drive the vehicle. The vehicle's not been driven. So the vehicle is safely at the garage now. He hasn't had to hang around in Bells Hill for 6, 7, 8 hours. And, you know, therefore he's not having to see anybody and Bob's your uncle. So he's had the whole day to do work and I've not had to even drive through because it's not ready yet. They've not got back to us about it. So anyway, just ask the universe, say your prayers and things transpire, don't they? So you're always protected. So I wanted to, you know, share that story with you because sometimes we forget to, you know, ask. To get what we want out. So we're now manifesting that we can just pay them to drive it back, and that means that because I'll have to go as well to Bells Hill and he'll have to go and then we'll both have to drive back, which is basically like a whole afternoon for us. So we're manifesting that they'll just drive it back for us as well. That's our next thing we're putting out there. So yeah, it's great to manifest in the full moon portal as well. If you've not thought to do that, then, you know, try that if anything's going on in your life. But coming back to this, so that was kind of an example of intuitive living. You know, I handed it over to the angels. I had space for it. I forgot about it. So I wasn't attached to it in any way. And then they worked their, you know, magic. And this is really what living in this Atlantean heart place is going to be for us. So, you know, this energy that we will be able to, you know, reopen our heart chakra, because most of the trouble on earth at this time is because people have shut down their hearts. You know, if people were living heart centered consciousness, they wouldn't be horrible to other people. You would be kind to other people. We wouldn't have people leading our governments who were filling their own pockets. You know, we wouldn't live in this world where, you know, we're in competition with each other, or we would be, you know, we would know there's enough for everybody, and we can create a world where everybody has enough food and everybody is able to, you know, live the life that they've actually come to live and fulfill their paths. And you know, it's living this life of unity. So basically, if you're ready to be a pioneer, the whales are calling us. Poseidon is calling us to support the whales and their great work on making this seismic inner shift into heart-centered conscious living going forth. And what's really interesting is that the dragon workshop, well, the transmission from the dragons, the channel today, which will be on Friday, they were talking about this too. They were talking about basically removing the evil matrix from humanity. And it's not something I've ever thought about. And then it was so obvious that, of course, there's a matrix, and certain people get off and being part of that matrix and doing things that we would judge as, you know, evil or observe or not kind, whatever you want to think of, hurting others, you know. And so that's following on. This is why they want to open up Mount Kailash, the portal there, and birth the dragons through there. And, you know, it's all this energy of coming into unity and starting to look after each other, and not through, you know, the ways that we're getting told to look after each other at the moment, or get an injection and all this kind of stuff. It's not about that. It's about, you know, living your life where you're doing no harm to others. Okay? And it's that living in joy, bliss, peace brings in the balance. And it's about, you know, just having compassion and following what your heart path is. Because if you're on your path, you know, maybe your path's to be a painter, maybe your path's to be a gardener, maybe your path's to be a singer, you know, a channel, a healer, an accountant, a heart-based lawyer, a heart-based politician, you know, whatever it is that is your path, then, you know, if we all lived on our paths and not from ego, just think how different the world would be. You know, so that's sort of the flavour of this, the energies of this moon. If you've never done a moon workshop with me before, as I've been doing them for 9 years now, as always, we start with our invocation, our guided meditation. I channel it all to connect with the energies of the moon, the deities we're working with. Then we'll do our self-realization exercise that we do. And we're going to be looking at what's causing separation in the heart from you, from this really unity consciousness living. You're going to have your ascension sphere attunement with Poseidon to help you regain your knowledge. And then you'll have a whale consciousness matrix attunement to remember your work with the whales in the past too. And a deep healing from the whales on your whale matrix chakra, which is located beneath your Earth Star chakra. So that's going to be reopened for you before we go on to the big full moon healing transmission tomorrow night. So as you know, the regulars, then they're always powerful. Rosina's going to come in then, just because that's the Road Crow Site Scholar, just to give us this five-minute integration and really, you know, support us going forward. I mean, Poseidon has said, greetings, greetings, I'm known as Poseidon, god of the ocean. I was one of the souls present in the Atlantean epoch. In fact, the great temple of Poseidon Atlantis resides deep on the ocean floor now on Earth. And I've come forward to take you to this temple of Poseidon. Deep within this heart space is still energetically holding the matrix grid of the Atlantean heart. This temple was the heart of Atlantis and again is ready to reactivate on Earth. And the whales have been guardians of this energetic portal. And now the portal is ready to reawaken in this Scorpio super full moon. Now not only am I calling forward the great Atlantean souls, I'm calling forward the star seeds who are here on Earth to support humanity's evolution, to assist with the great awakening of this Aquarian age. We're calling forward not only to awaken the Atlantean heart within, but within the hearts of the earth, so that all living beings are able to benefit from the reawakening of the Temple of Poseidon once again. This has been waiting until the ley line activations have occurred, and more activations with the New Earth Dragons will precede this full moon portal. So I've already brought through Friday's transmission. The New Earth Dragons have been working with us on many of the vast ley lines that reside under the ocean, as well as receiving personal healing. You'll be fulfilling part of your mission as awakened souls to bring not only the balance of residing within the heart, but reminding humanity that this is the place to exist, to be from. Also to assist the animals, the whales, the marine life, the birds, the reptiles, the trees, and more. You're all unified in the oneness within. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a really beautiful transmission. The details are up on the website, so do check it out. It's a £45 energy exchange for this one, plus the VAT in the UK, but the details are on elementalbeings.co.uk on the homepage. But so I hope that you can all join me. Manon, you were saying that, yeah, it'd be really life-altering for you because you didn't really know you were walking, or it wasn't confirmed until Saturday. So yeah, I bet you're feeling a big shift. Filiama, I'm struggling with severe fear and disempowerment. I just inner child field healing and past life healing, so I'm really swirling and being challenged, especially with work. Yeah, it's this moon. It's just the energies of this moon. It's really coming up for us all, everything. But it's good because it shows you. So mine's a massive fear that I'm dying. It's coming up. So yeah, I'm like, am I having another walk-in? I was Alphedia walking out and somebody else was coming in, or am I actually going, or is it just the death cycle again to clear that energies, the whole Atlantean death again? So Zara, your Pluto's going retrograde exactly on your Saturn. Oh, so yes, that'll be an interesting one for you. Everybody loves Mother Earth's course, intuitive living with her Lars. That's very true. Carla, I feel like an aspect of me was a dolphin or whale in Atlantis. Quite possibly. So they'll really be speaking to you through this transmission. I hope that you can join me tomorrow evening. But know that not everybody can do the full moons for whatever reason. So I thought we would just do a preparation meditation. Got some instruments with me. So I'm just channeling this. I'll be short. We'll see what comes through. Okay, so if you just want to close your eyes. So we're going to call upon the energies of Poseidon. We're going to call upon the energies of the whales. And we're going to call upon the moon goddess as she reaches her peak in about 8 hours' time in the deep, watery sign of Scorpio. Just taking the awareness into your heart. Feel the love of these deities coming forward. Connecting with your energy. As you ground yourself now, ground yourself into your body. Sending your roots deep, 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 deep down. Deep, 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 deep down. Into the centre of Mother Earth. Allowing the song of the whales connect with you. As you feel the wheels connecting with you, if you feel Poseidon standing over, you set your new moon wishes, full moon wishes now in this new timeline, this new earth portal. What deep emotions are coming up for you to release? What knowledge is coming through from your guides? What healing support are you asking for? To help your hearts open more fully. Feel the Atlantean energy connecting with you. Receive the healing that is being offered to you. Poseidon has a message for you now. What is his message? And now, Poseidon puts a beautiful cloak of light around you. He hands you his Trojan for a moment. This magical Trojan is infused with blessings and symbols that your soul wishes to receive now. When you're ready, you take a deep breath, holding gratitude and thanks in your heart for Poseidon's assistance and the whales today. And may you be blessed through this Scorpio full moon portal. Namaste. So when you're ready, you can slowly and gently come back into your body. Open your eyes and come back round into your sacred space. So, this is me with my long hair tonight, as of 11 o'clock tomorrow. It will be cut. How short will I go, folks? Bear in mind, I used to have hair up to here. We will see. So I hope you enjoyed that meditation. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it long. I'm liking my hair long. It's just so thick. But I'll get her to style it and yeah, I'll keep it long. But yeah, hopefully you can join me tomorrow night, that you got a little blessing there from the deities. Vicky, well, nice for you to catch me live. And Philly Alma, yes, what happened was I did a swap with Luna Ra, who brought the pyramid over from Australia, but she'd taken it to Egypt and various other places. And Auraengus broke it. He walked through and it fell off. I don't know what. I mean, I think it broke itself, but it fell off the table I used for all my instruments, and it cracked. And he tried to glue it together, but so I still have it. It just doesn't make a nice sound anymore. So I'm trying to get a new one. I did like having it. I just haven't seen one at all to buy. But I do hope now, COVID season, I might be able to see one. Oh, thank you, Serena. That was nice today. Well, I hope you have a nice day, and maybe see you tomorrow night. And Elizabeth, no, I can't cope with it. My hair is so thick. It's just so thick. If she can just cut layers into it and take the weight out of it. But you know, I like low maintenance hair, I have to say. And this, it just takes forever to dry long hair. And yeah. But I'm not going to go really short again. I've done my time with short hair. I think I'm going to keep my hair long. I feel like I'm a different person now, so I'm going to go long hair. But I can't just wear long straight hair. Every hairdresser said I can't have long straight hair because that's so thick and heavy, my hair. So that's why I have to have it. I quite like this style where it's kind of cut and then it's sort of feathered. Just thins it all out. So yeah, tomorrow night if you're on the workshop, we'll see what my hair looks like. So yeah, how was the meditation? I hope that was good for you guys. So, dead humpback came to the shore here in Sweden. Has never happened before. Oh, yeah. Well, we've been getting a humpback whale in the Forth at Edinburgh. They sometimes do end up there in Edinburgh for some reason. So, they probably do migrate past Sweden, but they probably go up the Norwegian coast rather than the Swedish, but who knows. But we do get them in Scotland. There's been sightings of the humpback in the estuary of late as well. They sometimes breach, sometimes the pod comes. So yeah, let's send some healing to your humpback whale. Maybe they do go places to die as well. They split from the pod if they're dying. But this is the issue with plastic. So many whale post-mortems. Everybody's their bellies are full of plastic. We really need to sort out this plastic issue on the earth. Really, truly do. And look at our plastic habits. And yeah, we'll do some healing with them tomorrow night, I am sure as well. So anyway, I'm away to put some sun cream on my nose. Okay, it's totally burnt. It's been burnt for 2 days. And yeah, well, hope you have a nice moon portal. Those who are awake through it, you'll be able to experience it. And any questions, anything, just let me know. And oh, hi Kim, you're on as well. Yeah, it's quite good when I do it in this room because I can actually see the comments. If I do it in the gong room, Auraengus is manning it and filtering it through to YouTube and everything, so I can't really see the comments so easily. But if I just do it in here, I'm just on my computer, so I can see all your lovely comments. So yeah, let me know how you're getting on. I'm feeling really tired today as well. Don't know if you guys are feeling tired with the energies, so I'm going to go for a bath now. It's 8:30. I'm going for an early bath, although I do have a child to deal with. Get him in his bed. It's just a challenge when he's 9. Do you know his chat today? Oh, he was so embarrassed. So at the school, they said, always ask your children at evening meal how they've got on, what they've been doing at school. Auriel hates it, so I don't do it every night. But it's the first day back. How was your first day back? Oh, that's fine. Did you do anything exciting? What were you learning today? Our bodies, mummy. All right. What were you learning about your bodies? Do you know I have a seed in my body? Oh, right. We did get warned. Education in that department's going to start. Right. Yes. Okay. So you were learning about your bits, Auriel, or were you? He was mortified. He's like, yes, and we had to watch about ladies and, you know, like the baby, it grows out of an egg inside you. And I was like, he's 9. And he was obviously getting the chat today, which, yeah, he wasn't impressed by it at all. It was really funny. His puberty chat was what he said. I'm only 9. I was like, oh, you've got a while to go yet, bless you. So yeah, I better go and get him in his bed and check that he doesn't want to continue that chat now and be a good mum that way. So, yeah, whether I get my bath tonight or not, we'll find out. But anyway, hope you all have a lovely moon. I'll see you tomorrow night. Remember, website elementalbeings.co.uk if you want to join us. And yeah, you rest as well, Kim, because it's been tiring day, hasn't it? Well, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for coming on. Bye.